Yeah, I did have something originally different planned for today's video, but now I decided I'm just gonna make this episode 2 of the Krispy Krew talk show. By the time you're watching this, the first one should be uploaded already, but we'll just have to see. Anywho, wait, no, I have no choice but to upload the first one first. I might upload these in a double upload. I have no idea. We'll have to see when it comes out. In the meantime, the Krispy Krew talk show, we just do quick fire subjects for video ideas that I had that I don't think can make a full length video in the future realm. Oh yeah, I could just turn this into like a whole anime segment. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do an anime segment. And for today's segment, I just got a couple of topics. First things first being Dragon Ball. Now, obviously, oh, this nigga Devin talking about Dragon Ball again. Listen, when I said don't fuck with Dragon Ball fans, we didn't watch the show, I wasn't lying. Half the takes that I see on Twitter are so hilariously bad that like it just doesn't make sense. Like, I remember seeing this one take where somebody was like, bro, Vegeta has so much more character development than Goku. And I'm like, sure. But then they're gonna make the take that Goku has no character development at all, which is plain untrue. Because if you actually watched the show, or for my manga readers out there, if you actually read the manga, you would realize that like this nigga Goku went through like 4 different character arcs from the beginning of Dragon Ball all the way until the end of Z. Dragon Ball Super I have not read up past Tournament of Power, so I can't say anything for that. But like the point still stands. Like it just doesn't make any sense for Dragon Ball fans to have such really bad takes. Because you're gonna tell me, Devin, provide examples. No, nigga, read the show. I mean, watch the show. And not just Z too, because that's what a lot of people fail to do. And I did it too, I'm not gonna lie, where I only watched Z instead of Dragon Ball 2. Then I went back and watched Dragon Ball, then watched Z. Now you know I read Dragon Ball, then read Z. But overall, I would say just like people don't. I'm convinced Dragon Ball fans just don't know how to read. I'm convinced because these takes that they be making would be clearly debunked if they just read the show, or just read the manga, or just watched the show. It's not hard. But it brings me to the Gohan did nothing wrong thing. Now, something that a lot of people be on the internet talk about is that like Gohan was like this character who like they wasted his potential. I know for a fact if Gohan was the MC that y'all actually wanted him to be, the show would not be as popular as it is. Because Super Saiyan 3 would have never happened. Akira Toriyama would not have thought of that shit. He wouldn't have cared. Like, Gohan was supposed to be the predecessor to Goku, but from the jump we knew this nigga didn't like fighting, so it didn't make sense to make him the predecessor. It didn't make sense to make him the nigga that's supposed to be the forefront. And as of recent, Dragon Ball spoilers by the way, like with his whole beast form now that he's stronger than Goku and Vegeta, I think that they really just did that to appease fans to get niggas to shut the fuck up. Because Beast Gohan, bro, if he's really stronger than Goku Vegeta, bro, then like it's really just an ass pull. Because like, yeah, he's been training here and there, but like that nigga don't even like being in the mix for real. So like you should use it on characters that actually like being in the mix. Like, you know, Goten or Trunks, like in the recent Dragon Ball Super movie, they got aged up a bit. So like you should use it on them. You know, like I feel like the story is heading in a weird direction. But if it ever gets animated again, we can see how shitty it can turn out. But that's all I need to say. That concludes our anime segment. I probably might make a new segment talk about something like what I'm reading for the week. But as of recent, I'm only reading this manga called School Days. I'll update y'all on the next episode. As y'all know, I don't exactly have my own car yet, but I have been taking public transportation since as early as I can remember. Even during elementary school when me and my brother go on random escapades to go get like VC cars for 2K or things of that nature. I said elementary, middle school. Like we would occasionally be hopping on the bus. And for me during high school, I would basically be hopping on the bus almost every day. Because back in like 10th grade, I would hop on the bus to go to my sister's house after school on the weekends, or sometimes even the middle of the week, because at that time, my sister lived away from us, and it was weird. And my brother also lived with my sister at that time, so like, I wanted to go over them. I wanted to go see what they was kicking it and do what they doing. Basically, just wanted to get out the house at the time. 10th grade is when I started become a little bit social, nothing too crazy, but just a little bit social. 12th grade is when that all just kind of skyrocketed in terms of like social inclusivity and things of that nature. Where I'm going with this is that when you take the bus that much, you start to see a lot of crazy things. You guys know about transit centers and things of that nature. There was this one specific time. This was during the summer, right before college hit for me. And I'm thinking this is going to be a normal bus ride like it always is. I'm walking to the bus stop, I hop on the bus stop. I hop on the bus. Questionable individuals. As you may or may not know, crackheads are everywhere on the bus. So I'm thinking, okay, it's gonna be one of them days. So I walk to my seat, which is like in the middle, right by the door, just in case some shit blows off. I can just dart right out the door, right? That's my usual spot. And then the next stop, somebody walks on, another crackhead. He was a tall, overweight, middle-aged white man, right? So I'm thinking it can either go two ways. He's either gonna be the weirdest nigga you ever met in your life, or he's just going to be a very corny but harmless person. That's what I'm thinking, right? Nah, this man sits like 2 seats in front of me, and then he looks around, he starts talking to people, but I couldn't audibly hear what he was saying. So I'm like, well, what's bro on? Well, like, what's going on with bro? And then he's gonna turn around, and we made eye contact. First mistake. Never make eye contact with a visible crackhead on the bus. The worst thing you can do on the planet, because then they're gonna want to talk to you, and that's the last thing you want, right? So then he starts walking towards me. I'm like, ah, fuck. How am I gonna get out of this one? Horrible situation to be in, right? But then he sits down and he calls me, asks, hey man, how you been today? Very skeptical. So I respond like any normal person would. I'm doing good. I'm just heading to work. And I was heading to work. He was like, oh man, you don't need to do that when I'm around. I'm like, He's like, bro, I got. His exact words. His exact question was, who do you want to look like, man? In my head, I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga on? I want to look like me. What the fuck are you talking about? He's like, bro, I can make you look like Gucci Mane. I can make you look like Mulatto. I can do this and that. I'm absolutely mind boggled. And I'm just like, this doesn't make any sense. So I'm trying to figure out what the hell this nigga's trying to get at. Like, how are you gonna make me look like Gucci Mane? He's like, bro, I can make you look like Gucci Mane. Tattoo is all. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense, right? But then he hits me with the, bro, I can sell you body parts. I can sell you limbs for $50. And then I start thinking to myself, it clicked, like something clicked, like something just snapped, something inside of me, where I heard bro earlier in the bus ride just ask somebody straight up, like, hey bro, can I get $50? So he's trying to sell me a dream for $50. Not happening. I was like, nah, can't do that, brother. He said, can't do that, brother. Cause like, like right before the conversation started, he was like, bro, can I get like $50 off you, bro? I'm like, I wish I could, but I don't got that type of money. Which I didn't. I was broke. I only had money for the bus ride there and back. Well, I was about to take an Uber too back home, because after the shit that I just seen with bro, I didn't want to do that again. But then he hits me with the, bro, I can make you look like anybody you want, bro. Like, who's your favorite celebrity? I said, stop talking to me, bro. I said, stop talking to me, nigga. Because there was 2 things that could have happened from this situation. One, he was dead serious and actually had body parts and human organs. Or 2, this nigga was just insane lunatic who just needed $50. Either way, I'm not gonna take that chance. So I said, stop talking to me, bro. And then once we got to the transit center, he just darted off of the bus. And then like started just asking random people. But then eventually when I hopped on the next bus, I looked out the window and somebody jawed him, bro. I'm like, damn, I don't even know the context, but like, I don't feel bad for him because after the shit he was just asking me, I understand why niggas jawed him because you just go and ask, you just promising niggas dreams with human organs. But it got a little too far when bro started stomping him out. I'm like, oh damn, this is kind of absurd. But yeah, that's just one of my many bus chronicle stories. If y'all want to hear more stories about how I've been not harassed, but how I've been in very weird situations on this metro, just comment down below. That being said, thank you once again for listening to me ramble. If there's anything that you want me to talk about, like in terms of video topics or anything of that nature, just go ahead and just drop it in the description, or if you have any comments, just comment down below. Like and subscribe, and I'm out.
Yeah, you know what? Walking this bitch and turn up the party. Extendo hanging leg at a third party. Take your bitch skirt off in the Audi. Foot on the gas, she was sucking my dick through the Louis V drawers. She was a little naughty. 2 twin Glocks named Bonnie and Clyde. I chose my role like the Wizard of Oz. Life is a gamer, so I beat the odds. All my goons are ready to slide. Finger itching, ready to hear that rat-ta-ta-ta. Shoot a fuck nigga in his leg and hear him say ka-ka-ka-ka.